MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Gwinnett Braves and the Louisville Bats. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. John Lamb, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Remember, guys, this is someone that will come at you with 4 different pitches. He'll change velocity, he'll go up and down, the break on the pitches makes it a real challenge for a hitter.
Felipe Figueroa heads for the box, ready to lead this one off today.
Right fielder, Felipe Figueroa.
Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike 1.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Well, I just don't think he was expecting that one, and it was the perfect time to just take a little off.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Alcantara has it in his tracks. 1 down. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Steve?
I think you really have to be patient in this one. Work the count, take some pitches, and then put the ball in play. I think you're going to have to try to manufacture runs 1 base hit at a time.
Stepping in, Danny Thompson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Our temperature, hot but not overly hot, 87 degrees here at first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Herrera ranging into the outfield, and that'll get down for a base hit. And he's in at second base with a first inning double.
Batting third.
And this is when you know the stars are lined up in your favor as a hitter. I mean, look how bunched up he was on that swing, yet he still finds a way to muscle that to right for a double.
Standing in now, Robbie Hutchinson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Pickoff move to second, but the runner's back easily. The 1-0 pitch. Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Tejera backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. And with that, here is the Louisville defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, if you can say there is a defensive threat on this team, he's standing down there at first base. I say that because he's very good at keeping balls in front of him, helping his fellow infielders. Just a guy that's an asset every single game.
Gabe Harmon, the hitter now, with a chance to pick up that runner from second with 2 away.
And this could prove to be a huge at-bat in this game because you don't want to let these type of scoring opportunities slip away early.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Yeah, he's got an open base here. Looks like he's going to use it.
Two 2-0 count and the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. If it's my number 7 hitter, probably not.
And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
Batting fifth, catcher, Steve
Gomez steps up to the plate with a great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
And you know, you hear it all the time, but scoring first really is a big deal in this game. Statistically, your chance of winning the game goes up quite a bit when you score first. So this is a big opportunity right now.
Two down, runners at first and second. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run, and that retires the side. No runs, a hit, 2 left. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Hector Castro, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, EK?
Remember, guys, this is someone that will come at you with 4 different pitches. He'll change velocity, he'll go up and down, the break on the pitches makes it a real challenge for a hitter.
Wally Tejera comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Wally Tejera.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
You know a guy throws hard when his changeup's at 89.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. That misses, 1-2.
All right, so he sort of wasted one up right there. Now I think we'll see a breaking ball down in the zone, trying to get him to swing and miss.
Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Line drive to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Eric, who stands out to you?
Well, I think you better look out for that cleanup hitter. He does a lot of things right at the plate. He takes the simple approach, and it tends to pay off.
Striding into the box, Arismendi Alcantara, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Yeah, and it's hard to look for a changeup there, especially when a guy's got a good live fastball.
1 out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Three and 2 now.
Just like the guy he faced before this, another long at-bat here. He's had to make 13 pitches just to these last 2 hitters.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Good battle. Count remains full. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A one-out walk here in the home first.
You can't fault the pitch selection or the location there. It's well placed, maybe just a hair off the outside corner. But 3-2, that's where you want to be.
Into the box, Dale Connors, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
And you know, he's a guy that's definitely going to attack you with the fastball. He's got a good one, so why not?
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now a move over to first, and a dive, but he's back. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
And a dive, but he's back in. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. Runners on first with 1 down. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. With a moment now, let's get a look at the defense for Gwinnett. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, Matty, out in that corner outfield spot, a very reliable left fielder. Not somebody that's going to make the great plays, but every routine ball, it's as good as gold.
Dilson Herrera set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
He's set. Here it comes. And the fastball that's off his glove, and it gets away. And he'll make it to second here as he's moved into scoring position now after the passed ball.
Well, behind the plate, he might have been more concerned with trying to frame that pitch than he was trying to catch it. You know, they do get the called strike here, but you know what else? They get the pass ball.
Chopped weakly to the left. A barehanded pickup. He's up with it. The throw. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play. And that'll compound matters even further.
And remember here, on a ball that's out of play, the rule states that a runner gets the base he was running to plus 1 more. So that's going to allow him to come all the way in to score.
Stepping in now, number 67. As he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. 2 out here and a runner at second. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Yeah, I don't think you want to come in throwing a lot of high changeups. That's a pitch he's going to have to get lower in the strike zone.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off-speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
Yeah, and on 1 and 2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. Left fielder giving chase. And the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left on. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. Louisville's out in front here, 1-0. Number 70 digs in here for his first appearance.
Left fielder, number 70.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And taken in out there for the first out.
Batting 7, first baseman, Chad Perez.
Into the box now, Chad Perez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hit hard towards center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Yeah, trying to come inside with the fastball, but this doesn't get in as far as he probably would have liked. And this ball gets shot right back up the middle.
Into the box now, Jason O'Daniel, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
And you know, you get stuck sometimes being that number 8 hitter, trying to work the count and trying to buy a little extra time for your pitcher. Now that's a pitch right down the middle that maybe a number 4 hitter jumps all over.
High in the air out to center field. Alcantara moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Hector Castro stands in.
Hector Castro.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Alcantara is in pursuit, and that's the 3rd out. Felipe Reyes strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Felipe Reyes.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll power in a fastball, that time at 94 for strike 1. Tap fouled at home plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, with the bases empty, that's the right spot for that 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Pretty good late break to this 2-2 pitch, and we'll see on swing track. He just doesn't gauge the movement very well and swings right over the top of it.
In now, number 61. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
And he takes a called strike 2.
Good curveball right there, and that just really froze him.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. All even at 2-2. Here it is. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Yeah, that's a pretty good pitch right there on a 2-2 to finally strike him out, but he got a good look at his pitches out there, so this is one of those at-bats that you can draw from later on in the ball game.
Into the box, Carmen Rivera. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. Pitch is piling up, 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. Figueroa is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Felipe Figueroa is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Center fielder, number 5, Danny Thompson.
Danny Thompson walks into the box, reached base with a double his first time up.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
And that's on the outside corner for a strike. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
And this is exactly what he does so well. He'll make you so convinced that you're going to see a fastball, and then he's going to go the other way on you.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Well, just an excellent sequence on the mound that time, and we're going to run you right back through it right here on Show Track. Now, you're going to notice as the dots come up, the trend, pretty evident. Everything's going to be down around the knees or lower. Now, the more you can stay out of any guy's wheelhouse, the better off you're going to be, and it worked perfectly right here.
Standing in now, Robbie Hutchinson. Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. A solo shot here to left, and this ball game is tied at 1.
Wow, that inning didn't really look like it was going anywhere, but If the first two guys don't get on in front of them, that's when they're swinging for the trees. When guys are on in front of them, they shorten down and try to go for the base hit, but a big solo shot right there with 2 outs.
Now
Stepping in now, Gabe
second
Harmon.
baseman, Gabe
As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knots things up. We played 2.5. All even now at 1-1. John Lamb takes into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Catcher, John Lamb.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. On the ground up the middle. And that is through into center. A base hit, and the opposing pitcher gets aboard to kick off the inning.
Boy, and just when you think you're all set up with the pitcher leading off an inning, this happens. Just goes to show you, you take anyone for granted up there, they can come back and hurt you.
Wally Tejera stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike.
Yeah, right back to that inside location. When a guy shows you he can't handle a tough slider on the hands, you can bet that guy on the mound, he's going to go right back to that pitch before too long.
Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Boy, you talk about a ball having eyes. First off, he's fortunate to get this one by the pitcher. It's not hit especially hard, but you'll see it get past second base where neither middle infielder can track it down. And it'll make its way into center field.
Here's Arismendi Alcantara as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Hit down the third base line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
He's still got a couple pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. You got to take a step back, take a deep breath, and get back in the zone.
First and second here with nobody out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
With 2 on already, sooner or later, you got to come in with something.
And the more pitches he throws, the more likely it is that this guy's going to be sitting on it.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. Here comes the payoff pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Oh, and this goes right past him. He'll come home with it. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Now batting.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. At the plate, Dale Connors. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And this is a big-time strikeout situation right here, so they're going to be shooting for the same result, no doubt about it.
Runner back safely.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
Well, you know, 3 straight hits are bad enough, but now he's making things even worse by falling behind the next guy.
Ready with the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This is a good approach when you're facing a pitcher you're not too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got.
Runners are at first and third with none out. Two and one after the foul ball there. Three and one.
And up at the plate now, he's really in the driver's seat. I don't think they want to walk him, so this should be something good.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position, but I don't think a walk was what he had in mind. That's going to make things just a little trickier now with the bases loaded.
Dilson Herrera has a great opportunity now to break this game wide open as he comes to the plate with the bases loaded.
Yeah, I'm sure he's been watching closely here, Matt. Always feels great to get some run support from your guys.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Swing and a liner. Foul. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
Now, a pretty good break to the curveball as we check it out on Swing Track. It's moving quite a bit, and you can see there an 11-inch break. That's an awfully tough pitch to hit.
Into the box now, number 67, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Well, we've mentioned it already, but look at the pitch count here in the 3rd inning. He's almost completely out of gas already.
And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
And you can just sense the confidence that he got from that last strikeout. He's followed that up with 2 really good.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. 1 run scores. The runner from second crosses the plate, and it's a 4-1 game.
Now batting,
Felipe Reyes will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1.
And this is a guy that needs to throw that curveball for strikes.
Yeah, when he doesn't have command on it, that's when he has to lean on his fastball. And sometimes that'll get him in trouble.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Seems like there have been quite a few of these easy takes here in these first few innings.
Actually, a lot of easy takes. He's making it much too simple for these guys to get into good hitters' counts.
3-0 now.
Well, he's going to have to straighten himself out here pretty quickly, or he's going to be in danger of coming out of this ball game.
And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike.
Yeah, he needed that one to avoid loading the bases, but it's still a long road back from here.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Well, when you're already in a deep hole, the last thing you want to do is keep digging. But the walk here is only going to make things worse.
Number 61 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And the first pitch misses high here, perhaps trying to get him to pop something up. It's 1-0. You see anything mechanically that leaps out at you about what might be going wrong?
I just kind of think he's overthinking things out there. You hear catchers talk about telling pitchers to trust their stuff, and I think right now he's just not trusting his stuff.
Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
You get the sense he's starting to panic a little bit out there. He's not following through on any of his deliveries, and some of his pitches aren't all that close to the strike zone.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Take sign?
That would be a take sign.
Three runs already home here. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And that's got to drive a pitching coach crazy to watch your guy miss with 4 straight to force home a run. You see the sequence again. That's about as easy an RBI as you're going to get. He never even took his bat off his shoulder.
Now time called here as the manager pops out of the first base dugout, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So it's an early shower here this afternoon, as this will not go down as one of his better outings. Ralph Lincoln is going to come on to pitch here, and seeing as though it's just the 3rd inning, he may be asked to work for a while.
Lincoln.
In now, Carmen Rivera, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
Oh, and that's a good fastball right there. He might have been thinking about protecting against that sinker.
4 runs here in this half inning. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
1-2, here it comes. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Boy, a big strikeout there right out of the bullpen. That's not an ideal spot to come in either with the bases loaded, but he gets the first half of the job done. And now, with 2 away, he's got a decent shot at getting his guys out of this.
John Lamb will stand in now with the bases loaded, 2 away, and a chance to really help himself out.
And at the very least, he's got to focus on getting something in play. He can really help himself out with just a simple single here.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one.
And this is a spot where you got a chance to put away a team early. So this becomes a very important at-bat for both teams.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. 1-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed 1-1.
And it's hard to be patient sometimes when you see your teammates walking up there and having great at-bats. You want to get in on the act too, but you can't go helping a guy out.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So they strike for 4 runs in the inning, but are denied a chance to really do damage as they leave the bases loaded. 3 innings complete. The Bats lead it 5-1. Leading off the inning, Steve Gomez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Liner toward right center. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
And on the mound, here's where you got to keep pitching like it's a 1-run game. You never want to get in that relaxed mode where you think, I've got some cushion. I can afford to give up some hits. That'll spell disaster.
Number 70 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Here's the 2-0. Swing and a miss, 2-1.
Boy, and a great 2-0 pitch there. Got him thinking fastball. And this looked like a fastball out of his hand, but it turns out to be a real effective changeup instead.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Well, this ball is hit sharply, but you'll see the pitch is working its way down in the strike zone, and that's very tough to elevate. It's going to wind up being an easy double play ball.
Into the box, Chad Perez, as he'll go after the first pitch and send a ground ball down to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Wally Tejera is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. To short, hit hard. O'Daniel scoops it up. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Center fielder, Arismendi
Alcantara steps in after hitting an RBI single his last time around. In there, no balls and a strike. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, and that's a good pitch on an 0-1 count. Trying to let that thing work its way back to the outside part of the plate, but he couldn't quite get it there.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Well, out of the bullpen, he's faced 4, struck out 3. That's what you want from your relievers. You want them to come in and go right after guys, and that's just what they've done.
In now, Dale Connors. He drew a walk his first time up. First offering on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Ready on 1-2. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. 5-1 our score as we play the 4th here. Hard hit ball towards the hole, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Yeah, he had a chance to put him away. Had him down 0-2, tried to get him to chase a couple of times, but he wouldn't do it, and he winds up making contact on a good pitch there.
Dilson Herrera steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Now you got to regroup after the 2-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so the inning's not over yet, not by a long shot.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Two out with the man at first. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Yeah, and you know, he just couldn't put him away here with 2 strikes. He goes to the fastball, hoping to get out of the inning, but this is hit pretty hard, and now he's got a second man on base to deal with, 2 away.
Standing in now, number 67. Oh, a fastball just about undressed him there. It's ball 1.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
Here's the 1-0. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner from second is in to score. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the second run scores.
We'll get a good look at this from up in our press box cam. You can see the 2 outfielders give chase, but this is almost perfectly between them as it finds a gap for a double.
Stepping in now, Felipe Reyes. He'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. The early hit total, about what you'd expect in a score line such as this. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Oh, tough pitches here, back to back. And now he's not going to give him anything good with a runner at second base.
Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Hutchinson is going to put this one away on the dirt in front of the dugout, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We played 4 full. Louisville's out in front here, 7-1. Leading off the inning, Jason O'Daniel, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
Now you've got a 6-run lead out there, and there's no reason not to come right at guys.
Outside, 3-0 now.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And after your guys just gave you 2 runs the last half inning, you don't want to start giving them right back. A leadoff walk? I mean, no way. You can't do that right now.
Jose Gutierrez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Jose Gutierrez.
Hit hard to short. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
And even with our score where it is, I mean, this game is not over. You know, if they can chip away, maybe get a run or 2 here, they can get right back in this ball game before you know it.
Felipe Figueroa will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
And this is a big spot right here. You've got to get something out of this, even if it's just a run or 2.
In for a strike. It's 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he was trying to flick that one the other way, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around third and being waved on home. In to score the runner from second. And not in time as the second run scores.
And what a perfect way to start an inning right here. You get runners on first and second, and you know that puts the pitcher in a little bit of hot water. Then, as you see here, he turns up the heat even more, driving in both of those runs and winding up on third base. Still nobody out.
Into the box now, Danny Thompson. And a foul tip held onto here at strike one.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one.
And giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with that release point. He's all over the place.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, he won't come within a foot of it.
A runner in scoring position with none out. Grounded to short. Tejera has it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
2 runs already home, and now you can make it 3 as he comes through with a simple ground ball with a runner on third to drive him in.
Robbie Hutchinson steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. .92 splits the plate, and it's strike one.
And you kind of wonder if he's learned anything out there. There's another pitch right down the middle. I think he's lucky that that one didn't get hit a long way.
And he lays off for ball one. 1 out, nobody on. One and two.
Count 1 and 2.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Still 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Remember, this guy homered off him earlier in the ball game, so he may be a little gun-shy this time around. Understandable.
Gabe Harmon, ready to take another shot, went down on strikes his last time up.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him on just 3 pitches.
Here comes the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
Well, he's thrown a fair amount of first pitch strikes, about 60%, but you've got to locate better, and that's the reason why he's having a tough time out there.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Seems like whatever was working early on suddenly is not working now.
It's almost like he's imploding right before our eyes.
Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
All right, let's give you a better look here at this 4-pitch sequence on Show Track. You'll see him get ahead early by working the outer half of the plate. All 3 pitches on the outer half. Then they come on the inner half for pitch number 4, and he's got no answer.
In now, Steve Gomez, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
And for as bad as he missed that pitch, you can bet we're going to see that again before this at-bat's over.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Well, he needs to finish this inning just to be eligible for the win, but it's really been a struggle.
A runner on first with 2 away. Hit hard on the ground to third. Right to him. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Bats lead it 7-4. Is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 51.
Number 61 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Leading up for the Bats, catcher, number 61.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. 2-1.
2-1.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
And when you need a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk's not on the agenda. You better bear down right here.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. It's fair to say that early on, at least, the runs have come in bunches here this afternoon. A high-scoring affair thus far, and we're only in the 5th inning. Carmen Rivera will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Righty against righty, as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
The minute he hits that, he's thinking it's a base hit all the way, but it's one of those situations where you get penalized for hitting the ball too hard. And this stayed up long enough to find the outfielder's glove out there.
Into the box, John Lamb. And so pop this one fouled off to the left, and it's strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
And when he's got that slider working the way he wants it, it can be such a weapon for him.
The 0-2 is a breaking pitch taken for a ball, 1-2.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding on.
And that misses 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Chopped out to short. Barehanded on the move. It's there. He got him.
Oh, love it.
pretty painless half of the inning all told. 5 innings complete. Louisville's out in front here, 7-4. Number 70 will stride to the plate. He's 0 for 2 thus far.
Left fielder.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. First pitch of the at-bat. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
Now at the plate, here's where you got to put yourself in the pitcher's head and figure out, what would I throw on a 2-2 pitch?
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
And sometimes it doesn't quite matter how hard a thrower a guy is. I mean, if he can locate, he's going to be successful. The location here is absolutely spot on. Right on the inside corner. That's a tough, tough pitch.
Stepping in now, Chad Perez. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. And this is high, a ball and a strike. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Alcantara, 2 down.
Now batting,
Jason O'Daniel digs in. He reached on a walk his last time up and later came around to score. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
2 out, nobody on. Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
And this is a common trap you can fall into on the mound. When you freeze a guy once with a curveball, the tendency is to go right back to it. But he says, you're not going to fool me twice. He gets himself a base hit.
Stefan Ramos will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher
number
here.
51, Stefan Ramos.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. Right there for strike 1.
I think here they'd be happy to get 6 strong out of him and call it an afternoon.
2 out with the man at first. Now we'll step off the rubber and go to first. Runner's back.
Simple throw over there.
And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1.
Yeah, he's still sticking with that fastball, but you start to get the sense that it's flattening out just a little bit. That could be a warning sign.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Oh, that's high.
Up high. 2-1 now. You'd have to think a walk here would hasten his exit from the ball game.
Yeah, he can't let that happen. In a close game like this, You've got to make him put it in play.
2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now.
One more of those, and that'll get the tying run to the plate. He does not want to do that.
Now a snap throw to first. Runner back standing. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first, just keeping him close. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So after the 3-spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The Bats lead it 7-4. Chaz Rowe will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
Number 50, Chaz Rowe.
Digging in to try it again, Wally Tahara. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And he's not quite as powerful from the left side as he is batting right-handed. So he just doesn't quite have that same pop in his bat batting left.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Swing and a liner, but foul. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Boy, that's a tight little slider right there. It looked like it was going to be a ball, but then you can see the hard biting movement come back, and it winds up just catching that outside corner.
Here's Arismendi Alcantara as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single.
Let's check this out again. This is in show motion, and you'll see how he shows bunt late. He's got his head right on the baseball. Watching it all the way onto the barrel of the bat, that's as good a form as you're going to see.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And the runner back safely.
Just keeping an eye on him.
Standing in now, Dale Connors, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Here's his swing, and just foul, says the umpire, and he was right on that one. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. A pause and the 0-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, he got that first out easy enough when he came on, and now it's back-to-back hits here with 1 away. So he's going to have to bear down now and make sure that this thing doesn't get any worse.
Now at the plate, Dilson Herrera. He singled his last time up. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Runners are at first and second with one away. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. This is in the air to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with two men out.
A little bit of a risk there with two away. You don't want to run yourself into a double play to end the inning, but he's able to make it up there, and that puts runners on the corners now with two outs.
Number 67 will come up now in yet another big RBI opportunity.
And he's got 4 already, and he's got a chance to make this a game to remember.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's a ball.
Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
2 tough sliders there back to back, and he couldn't get him to bite on either. Now he might have to change tack here, down 2-0.
Ready with the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Not turned loose there. I thought that he might be swinging with 2 away, but apparently not.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman,
Felipe Reyes steps into the box here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away.
Yeah, and this is one of those make-or-break moments in a ballgame, Matt. You don't want to let an opportunity like this in the middle innings get away from you.
Low for ball 1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. Swing, and he pops him up, and this should get him out of it. Harmon is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Back here for International League Baseball on the show. Before we start the 7th, let's pause to take a quick look at how we got here. It's our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Leading off the inning, Felipe Figueroa, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0. Cold strike on the change, 2-1.
Yeah, you don't see 2-0 changeups too often, but if you know a good hitter's going to be sitting fastball, don't give him what he wants.
Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Danny.
Now batting, Danny Thompson.
He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
And he lays off there, 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. The pitch. 3-0 now.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. I mean, he probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
That one's in there, 3-1. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. To short. To his right, to Hera. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Third baseman, number 2,
Robbie Hutchinson will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. To third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. The throw. It's there, and he's out.
Wow. Made it look easy.
So nothing happening this time around. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. Louisville's out in front here, 7-4. Paco Rodriguez will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Paco Rodriguez.
Number 61 will dig in. He's been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
And we're going to see if he can make an adjustment
Number
right here,
61.
Matt. They've had his number so far in this one, but this is a chance for him to change the script.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call him that 2-seamer running in.
Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
Maybe you worry about this guy getting a little too slider happy. That's 3 in a row now, so you're giving that guy at the plate a pretty good look at it.
Set to deal on 2-2. Left side. Hutchinson ranges to his right, and he's set down 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Carmen
Rivera will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
And a ball, 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Figueroa on the move, and foul. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Curveball, but a good job to lay off, and he works out the free pass.
That's an easy take right there on the 3-2 pitch. Not all that inviting at all. You want to at least make the guy think about hacking up there. Instead, now he's on with one away.
Carlos Huerta will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Carlos Huerta.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in there.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
And another snap throw to the bag. And he just manages to get his hand in.
Keeping an eye on him.
Too high, 1-0. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And no throw as he'll just hang on to it. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Well, I think this was a little bit of a gamble from my perspective. I had a feeling that he'd take a big turn around first and then hold on, but he was having none of that. He's smelling 2 all the way, and he's going to make it there with a hustle double.
Into the box now, Wally Tejera. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
He's going to have to punch his way off the ropes now.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball. Strike 2. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Well, that pitch is so low and such an easy take that you basically waste that opportunity you had on 2-2.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. A shot down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And he is in there.
And you know, that one might be the one that breaks the Camel's back right there. A 3-run deficit was going to be tough enough, but now it's up to 5 after that. And it might be about time to wave the white flag out there.
Brandon Cuniff will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs and send this one along into the 8th.
Brandon Cuniff.
Arismendi Alcantara will be his first assignment out of the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and 1 away.
Well, you know he's feeling good at the plate, so he's already got 2 hits in this game, looking for another one.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Yeah, that's in a great spot, too. Just hard, late movement working down and in.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Yeah, and on this pitch right here, you got to make up your mind just a little more quickly up there. This is a ball that you got to think about maybe taking to left field, but instead, his swing is just a little bit late. He pulls off a little bit, and now he's going to go sit down.
Into the box, Dale Connors, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he'll get back in standing. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. 2 out here and a runner at second. And the slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. To short, hit hard. O'Daniel is up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 8th inning coming up. The Bats lead it 9-4. Derek Kelly will be summoned from the bullpen now, as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
36, Derek Kelly.
Leading off the inning, Gabe Harmon. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Here's a guy that understands. It's all about getting on base at this point, so good idea there just to wait for strike 1.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. All even now, 2-2. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Well, that's a hat trick for him now. His 3rd strikeout in the game, and I think the one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to go down looking. That's almost like admitting you're beaten. That's a sinking feeling in that guy's stomach there.
In now, Steve Gomez, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Oh, that one got the pitcher. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Number 70 will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. And he falls behind now, 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will get foul, 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Dilson Herrera. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Second baseman, Dilson Herrera.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Ball one.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Drilled right back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Yeah, and this is something he'll figure out as time goes along. It's not how hard you throw, it's how well you can disrupt a hitter's timing. Growing up, guys are used to just blowing the ball by hitters, but once you get to this level, it doesn't always work out that way.
Number 67 will be the batter. 2 for 3 with a double thus far.
Yeah, he's looked very settled in at the plate in this one. He could have a little more in store for us right here.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Nobody out, runner on first. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a swing and a fly ball. Figueroa sprinting after it, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. High and deep to right center field. Thompson ranging back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall.
Man, I'll tell you, it seems like all game long he's been on every pitch that he's seen. This one's no exception, and it might be his best swing so far. This just about gets out of here, and he'll wind up at second with a double off the wall.
Felipe Reyes will stand in another dangerous spot here in the inning as this ball game is hanging on the precipice of getting out of hand.
Yeah, I think you have to get this guy if you're going to have any chance of sticking around. Even a single here might put this one out of reach.
And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over. And he's able to jump ahead.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now.
Yeah, a good job here of working himself back into a hitter's count, especially with two men on base in front of him.
2-1, here it is. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Harmon backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
He'll be kicking himself there. Two ducks on the pond and he pops one up. Now that's an opportunity at the plate that you just have to take advantage of.
Number 61 will step in, 0 for 3 but with an RBI. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Just overmatched him there.
Second and third here, one man out. And that misses. 2-1. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Thompson has it in his sights, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
And at this point, every added run just makes it more and more likely that they're going to get out of here with a victory. And they tack on one more here on the sacrifice fly.
Stepping up to the plate, Carmen Rivera. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that's in there for strike one.
Oh, man, if you're a pitching coach, you might want to update your resume after this performance. His guys have been brutal.
To first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We've played 8 full. Louisville's out in front here, 10-4. Striding in to start the 9th, Chad Perez. And they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch on its way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now. Pitching him pretty careful here, wouldn't you say?
Well, it's possible to be too careful. I mean, this is not a Silver Slugger award winner up there. You want this guy to hit the ball and put it in play.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Well, it seems to me like you've at least got to make him go after something there. I mean, the bat never left his shoulder. And that's making it way too easy for a guy leading off the inning.
Jason O'Daniel digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
And that's what he needed to do after the 4-pitch walk. Come right back and get ahead versus the next guy.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Right over the top here with the four-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
Dave Hearn will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 26, Dave Hearn.
And that misses for ball one. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Up top, it's 2-0. Here he comes on 2-0. And there's ball three. Runners on first with one down. And he lays off. Ball four. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
The right fielder, number 4.
Felipe Figueroa will stand in now. And, hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
On the ground to second base. This could be two. One there. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yep, and one last double play here to end it. And that puts the capper on a good win for these guys, and they really played well.
Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was a thorn in their side all game long. You'll see there, he winds up with a 3-hit ball game, and a couple of those were key hits that helped lead his guys to victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Bats win it 10-4. So long, everybody.
Our final line score, first.